The new season of Fortnite is officially approaching. I think we're all on the edge of our seats to see what are they actually going to do for this update. I think this is going to be the biggest update of Fortnite's career, the most important one, the make or break. And I think Fortnite knows that. In this video, I'm going to tell you all of the things I think Fortnite has in store for this next season, based on things I've heard around the community and my own theories. And towards the end, I'll tell you some of my plans going into the new season. Before we hop into it, please consider using code JivanTV in the Fortnite item shop, or at least make sure you're using somebody's code because it helps us out a ton. Without further ado, let's get into this video. So first things first, if you haven't heard yet, the new Fortnite update is supposed to come out December 6th. I was a little bit surprised about this because I was expecting there to be kind of a Frosty Frenzy Winter Royale type thing before the new season ends. So it's looking like they're potentially going to have the Frosty Frenzy at the start of the new season. The big opener, the additional hype the game needs during the new season to get players to come back to the game. However, there's probably going to be another preseason, judging by the fact that they've had big tournaments at the start of each of these past few seasons during the preseason. They wait to reset the arena points until that big tourney's over, so that could be happening again here. If you've never played a Frosty Frenzy before, it's basically a very wide spread out prize pool tournament format. So like first place might make $600, but then 500th place might make $200. Just a rough example, but that's kind of how those work. Now, the biggest thing that people are thinking about with this new season is that it could be the end of Chapter 2 and the start of Chapter 3. This means a totally new map, new feel for the game. CypherPK made a video about this and went into a lot of detail based on the story of the game and how it should be the end of Chapter 2 based on storyline. So I'm not going to go too much into that, but I think it would be a perfect time for a new chapter simply because FNCS Trios is officially over. They announced at the start of the year that they were going to start announcing yearly FNCS tourney formats. I don't know if they're going to do it again for next year because they did not see that much success with it. More on tourneys soon, but it would just make perfect sense that at the end of Trio FNCS, an entire year of it, they would switch up chapters, switch up the entire feel of the game going into a new FNCS format. That would build up some crazy hype for the new tourney season. There have been some new Chapter 3 map leaks that have been going around on Twitter, but I don't know if I believe the leaks, but you never know. A lot of times when something gets leaked like a new map, it oftentimes comes true, but I feel like it's too early to trust those leaks right now. Another reason, and a really big one, why now would be a perfect time to start Chapter 3 is that we're going into Christmas season. Everybody that's in school is going to be on break, and it would be a perfect time to build up some hype for a brand new map. Bring everybody back to the game during Christmas season. It would just make sense. Everything is hinting that this is the perfect time for a new map, so we're just gonna have to see if Fortnite follows through, honestly. Now, I mentioned that I was gonna talk about tourneys a little bit, and that's probably gonna be my biggest point of talk. So they did Trio FNCS for an entire year straight. Ugh. I don't know about you, but that was terrible. Having the same tourney format for an entire year just took the hype away from each season. At the start of each season back in the day, we would all be sitting, waiting, anticipating, what is this tourney format going to be? It was one of the biggest hypes going into each new season. Recently, I'm sure a lot of you have felt this, you just haven't felt the same hype going into each season. A lot of it's because, we have a preseason now, so arena points don't reset. There haven't been crazy map changes in a while, the game's just felt a little stale. But one of the biggest things for me was that we already knew what the tournaments were going to be, and that took a lot of the hype away, especially since it was the same every single season. So what I'm really hoping is that they bring back variety FNCS formats. Fortnite should be able to tell that there is not as much hype in FNCS anymore ever since they took that away. The average views of FNCS on Twitch have been going down each season that Trio has stayed. But I think that if they bring back this variety FNCS that causes drama and causes team changes and switches up the meta every single season, if they bring that back, Fortnite will be popping again. But even bigger, I believe that this could be the year where World Cup returns. A lot of people have been saying, I don't think World Cup's ever going to return, it's just not going to happen. But why the heck would it not happen? World Cup was one of the biggest blow-ups of Fortnite, and everybody wants it back. You may be thinking Fortnite doesn't have the money for it. Bro, Fortnite got their money from doing the World Cup and getting all those players hyped about Fortnite again. I think it's bound to happen this year. I don't think this next season, but maybe the season after that in the summer. It makes perfect sense. So, when they last had the Fortnite World Cup, they were going to do it the year after, but they had to delay it because of COVID, and then they had to delay it because of COVID again. A lot of people were like, oh, they should have done World Cup online. It would have been the same as hype because the prize pool is just insane. People would have came back to the game. But for some reason, they delayed it twice, but they haven't announced another delay. And LAN tournaments such as DreamHack Anaheim, where tons of pros fly from across the world to play in a big tournament, those LAN tournaments are starting up again. So it would make good sense that Fortnite World Cup starts back up again this year. Don't hold me to that, but if it happens, that could be the blow up of Fortnite Part 2. Okay, so I kind of hopped straight to World Cup because I was really excited about it, but back to FNCS. No matter what happens with World Cup, we are supposed to get a new FNCS format next year. This could mean FNCS Solos returns or FNCS Duos return. It could potentially be a whole entire year of solos or duos since they said they are switching to that yearly format. Again, I hope they switch to a variety format, but that's not guaranteed. All in all, if World Cup happens or it doesn't, we're still going to get some brand new fire tournaments that are finally going to switch up the feel of competitive Fortnite. And now, if you've been following me over the past few seasons, you know that I kind of took off from trios. I wasn't ever grinding trio scrims. I did play some trio tourneys, but they were just for fun. No practice went into it. The reason is I kind of took a gamble. And I'm not gonna lie, I think this was a really smart thing for me to do. So I took off trios, I put all my energy into focusing on my mechanics, my fighting, my solo sense, so that if solo FNCS or solo World Cup comes back next year, I'll be ready for it. But if it doesn't, it was still worth it because I gained so much more skill by doing this. I got my solo placements up, and by doing that, I might be able to get recruited to a semi-pro or pro duo or trio, and I'll just be a better teammate all around because people will know I can hold my own as a solo. With that being said, I'm going all in no matter the FNCS format next year. We're playing every single tourney and scrimming for them and really trying to make money. So you can expect to see that content coming out soon. Let's get it. Couple more notes in this video. We are still hoping for an arena system that is actually competitive. The changes that Fortnite made to the arena system this season made it a little more competitive, but it still needs that extra push. And so everyone's hoping for either prize pools within arena itself or just little rewards, or a new system format that's even better. We're hoping for something like that. We'll see. And then something that a lot of people didn't really notice, Fortnite kind of stopped those pop-up cups like the Nick 830 Cup, the Booga Cup, the skin tournaments. We need to see some of those coming back next season because I don't know about you guys, but those were some good practice and it was just some extra fun throughout the week. And that's the kind of thing that helps Fortnite overall. With all that being said, the new season is in 1 month and this could be the big season for Fortnite to come back to the top of the charts. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you want to see on this channel. Don't forget to hit that like button, sub if you're new, use code JivanTV, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Got this, bro.
No way!
Nice shot, dude.